Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review this afternoon on a Permobil M3 power chair. Fully loaded with 10 miles, was used less than a week. This chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and it also tilts forward. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc again with Marcs Mobility. We have a beautiful chair here. This is called a Permobil M3 with 10 miles, was used less than 2 weeks. This power chair, folks, has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and it also has the forward tilt, which is called the anterior tilt, forward tilt, okay? It has all kinds of other good stuff on it. The color is metallic silver, maybe, okay? It has the headlights, the tail lights. So anyway, all the functions on this chair can be worked through the joystick or with the switch box back here. So I'm going to use the switch box. It's going to be quicker for me. So if I hold the first button down, you'll see the seat lift to start to go up. The seat will roughly start at 22 inches when it's down. So by the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. You will be eye level. So I mean, when you're driving this chair and someone's walking with you, you'll be able to talk to them at eye level, okay? And we're going to go all the way to the top so you can see what it looks like. And you can see the chair still drives with the seat elevated. Now, if you're in the house, you're going to want to be, if you're in your kitchen, you want to come into your counter where your sink is this way, okay? Your sink will be here. You want away from the joystick. This way you can raise your arm right here. You can do your dishes looking down over here. You can grab stuff off the first, second cabinet. Your countertop would be right here and your sink would be right there, okay? That's the best way to work out of these chairs if you're going to be in the kitchen than trying to drive forward and lean this way to work, okay? When you back up, you would go backwards slowly like this and then forward until you get out of your, because you're going to be real, unless you don't want to get close. If you don't get any closer than this, you don't have to do what I did. I had the chair leaning against the wall there for a second. Let's look at the base on this chair while it's elevated, okay? So this is made by Permobil, the highest quality power chair in the world. This is like your Rolex. It's made in Sweden, okay? This power chair is a mid-wheel drive chair. What that means, your drive wheel is in the middle of a fork and wheel in the front and the back. That's why with that fork and that wheel in the ground, and this fork and the wheel in the ground here, you have that great suspension and you have that nice zero turn when you turn a circle, okay? These are 14-inch wheels. They're not going to mark your floor, okay? You have an anchor point here. This is where you secure your chair. You have 4 of these around the chair. This is what you secure your chair with, okay? The motors on this chair are right here. If you look at the front of the chair, you can see this round cylinder. That's the front of the motor. The motor starts here and it goes all the way directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. This motor is connected right to the wheel, okay? If you want to push this chair manually, let's just say you have an issue 5-6 years from now, you need to roll it, okay? Well, turn the power off, because these are electric motors. Power is off, and right here on top of your motor, you see the little reflector here? You see that little handle right there? Push it inward on both sides, and now look, you're in neutral, okay? When you're done, make sure you put it back in gear, both sides, okay? That's your motors. They're direct drive directly to the wheel. Turn the power back on, give it about 4 or 5 seconds. To calibrate itself, we're going to bring the seat down. I'm going to show you something real quick that's really neat about these chairs. Some of you are able to get out of your chair. Some of you have a hard time getting out of your chair. Let's just say you bring the seat down a little bit like this. Now this chair, even if it did not have the anterior tilt, you could still get out of this chair a lot easier. But it does have the anterior tilt, so watch the seat go forward. See it? So if you're in this chair, folks, and you need to get out of your chair, look at that. You're out of the chair automatically, okay? If you have a loved one, you need to get them out. It's a lot easier when it's elevated and you can stand them up and pivot them to where you need to pivot them, okay? We're going to bring the seat down, or level, I should say. And we're going to bring the seat all the way down. And we're going to put these legs back out. Foot plates, I should say. And we have the seat all the way down. The next thing we're going to do is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom goes back. That's called tilting backwards. So Nothing's moving, but the legs and the back are connected. So they're all going to go together because they're connected. This has a lot of medical benefit if you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You want to have circulation. You just want to lay there and relax. Now look at the feet. Now remember folks, it doesn't matter if you're 5 feet tall, 6'3". We can lengthen these foot plate. We can lengthen the seat. We can make the seat. We can do all that over here before it gets to your house. We will have it all adjusted to your contour. Okay, so these, and we do that for everybody. We don't want to ship a chair to someone that's not going to fit them. Look at that, folks. That's crazy, isn't it? Now, if you're sitting in the chair, the foot plate will not back up like that. If you're sitting in the chair, if you look at here, if you're sitting in the chair, the legs will stay right there. Okay? So we've done everything except one. We just got to do the recline. Now, the recline is when the back goes back by itself. You see the back going back? Nothing's moving but the back. This is called recline right here. Safety belt here. So, this is a full recline, folks. Look at this. So if you were laying in a chair, it would be a fully reclined chair. All right, so let's bring the recline back up. Let's bring the feet back down. While it's going like that, let's just show you this. This is called a swing away joystick. You can swing the joystick away from the front so you don't hit it when you get close to a dining table, okay? So you can get a lot closer to a dining table by doing that. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side. Everything on the left side, no problem there. I'm gonna bring the feet all the way in to show you, if you're in your house, what you're looking at. Okay, remember I said zero turn? This is what I mean by that. Let me bring it over here. So this chair will turn within its own void. See this? It doesn't go anywhere, but it stays in that own little circle. You can do that on both sides. Okay? Doesn't really matter what side you turn on. The seat on this chair is 20 by 20, but as I said, it doesn't really matter because if you buy this chair, most likely you'll need a different size seat. But here's something that's really important. These are gel arms. All this right here is full of gel. These are 18-inch extra long gel arm, folks. They're not 16, they're 18. These are $300-400 just for the gel arm, folks. You do have a safety belt in your chair. You have a contoured back here. You have a contoured headrest that's fully adjustable. That headrest can come up any position you want. This chair also has, folks, headlights from the factory. Now, this is not homemade. It also has hazards. This is the real thing. It has left flashers and right flashers. Now, when we ship these chairs, the power will be turned off right here. There's a breaker switch where my finger is touching it right now, right in here, okay? It's inside of there, so I'm gonna turn it off. I just turned the breaker off, all the power is off. So there'll be a note here, but you need to come here, and it is kind of hard. So it takes a strong finger. I've had a lot of people argue with me. There's nothing wrong with it, but you just gotta grab it with your thumb. Matter of fact, this one was hard. Turn the power back on, and we can turn the lights back on once we get it up there. All right, folks. So I think I've covered pretty much everything on this chair. When you charge the batteries on this chair, you'll take the Permobil charger. Now, this may not be the charger that comes with it. We're using this one for example today, but you plug it right here, and as soon as the light goes to 100% or full, or it turns green, you'll know. The charger will stop charging when the batteries are full. So, what do we have here? Let's do a quick recap. This is a Permobil M3. The M stands for mid-wheel drive, 6 wheels on the ground. This chair is about 25 inches wide. It has the gel arm. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, the solid tire, the suspension that Permobil is famous for, the headlights, the tail lights, the gel arm, the swing away joystick, the safety belt, the adjustable headrest. Folks, you're looking at the best quality in the world right here, okay? So this is a chair that you can be in it for all day long and be comfortable because it has multiple positions. So if you're looking for something that's going to last you years, you want something that's quiet, headlights and tail lights if you're going to go outside. And this chair will also go up to 6.2 miles an hour. It's a fast chair also. This is another one that's got a top speed of 6.4 miles an hour. This is the Permobil M3 fully loaded. It has built-in brakes in the motor, so if I stop like this, watch, it has built-in brakes in the motors. You can reduce the speed here, or you can use this as a gas pedal. If I just push it a little bit forward, it barely moves. So I keep it on fast and use it as a gas pedal. Very, very smooth power chair. These chairs are made to last years and years. They're expensive, but they're also well built. This chair will have no problem in the grass. So because of the suspension, with the Permobil suspension, these chairs do very well in the grass. As long as your yard is not sandy or, you know, where a bicycle would have trouble going through, you should have no problem. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to elevate the seat, show you what it looks like with the seat elevated. Now remember, if you're going to use the seat elevation, really flat surface, okay? These are really nice chairs. We do have to take care of them. The seat is completely up, I think. There we go. Let's see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. So as I was telling you earlier, you'll be eye level with someone now. Top speed with the seat elevated is 3.3 miles an hour. So walking speed is about 2.2. So it's a lot faster, but you can adjust the speed. I mean, see, I'm just barely moving the joystick now. So if you had someone who walk really slow, you could just walk with them as you're talking, or you can increase the speed. So this one has 5 functions. It has seat lift, tilt, recline, legs, and the interior tilt. It has the gel arms, the swing away joystick, the nice cushion, the headlights, the tail lights, the anchor points. Again, top of the line in power chair, folks. Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.